Hey everyone, I'm Bill. I'm with Calimoto TV. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at A&S Motorcycles in Sacramento, California. We're test riding this 2018 BMW 9T cafe style bike. Now, if you guys didn't see it, I just reviewed the option 719, I believe. I didn't like it too much, but I really have had my eye on this bike ever since we started to do these reviews. So I thought, let's go ahead and do a back-to-back 9T review. So let's get geared up on this bike, take a look around it, and we'll get on the road. All right, guys, BMW R nineT Racer. Now, if you guys haven't seen the review, you guys have to go back and watch the Thruxton R review. You can see it right over there. This is a absolute wonderful back-to-back review, so make sure you watch that, because we have two racer style bikes back to back, the Thruxton R and the nineT Racer. So this will be a good comparison. I'm a BMW guy, so all right, up there we go. And let's get my glove on. Sorry. I enjoyed the Thruxton R. Proper suspension. It had Brembo brakes. This one, we are at Brembo brakes. We have a steering damper, which I did talk about in the Thruxton. The Thruxton does not have a steering damper. I would have enjoyed a steering damper, but it does not. This one does have a steering damper. So, of course, we've got the absolutely cool boxer motor, which I love. I love getting on these things. Now, the sound of this thing sounds, can we say tits? All right, sorry guys. So the 9T. Now, as you guys know, I was previously on the I previously rode the 719 option, and boy, is this a different bike. I just got a little bit more excited to be on this thing, because when I sat down, I'm in a full sport bike position. That Thruxton R did not have the seat position that this has. Oh man. Now, I'm gonna say this all the way through the video. What an absolutely different bike that this is compared to that 719 option. I will tell you right now, that 719 was probably, and go back and look, I think we've got 20 some reviews up, probably one of the most disliked bikes that I have ridden. This could be one of my favorite bikes that I've ridden. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. I want to ride a little bit more, but this thing is rad. It looks cool. It flipping sounds cool, and just the position. I'm at home in this position. I believe this has incentives so far this year. This is the 2018, I believe, and I believe there's some pretty decent deals on this. It's got a little pickup. So let's quickly, when we're back here on the straight road, let's look at our menus. Over here on the left, we can obviously see we've got our tripometers, we've got our we've got our gas and temperature. Is that a temperature? Temperature. Yeah, temperature. The clock. Oh, okay. So if you push the down button, that controls the right side, and the up button controls the left side. That's kind of cool. Clever BMW, clever. So we've got a voltage, we've got a run time, we've got a date, consumption, average, and instant. Very cool. Hazard lights, blinkers, horn, and of course we've got our BMW heated hand grips. The weight of the bike feels good. I like it. Vibration definitely has some vibration, guys. This is a boxer motor. Expect to get on a 9T and expect the vibration, but also expect the cool boxer style rock. The bike has got that cool revving, rocking style because you've got your pistons going out in the boxer style motor. So clutch is nice. The shifting is smooth. It is a soft shift. It is not hard like the nineT. Excuse me, the Thruxton R. Hydraulic clutch, Brembo fronts. I don't know what master that is. This thing sounds so flippin' cool with just the stock exhaust. Let's stop it. I think we've got single-sided exhaust where the Thruxton had duals. Yeah, single-sided exhaust. It's over on my left side. Get a few crackles out of that. It is so absolutely crazy how much I like this bike over the 719. So let's talk about the seat, because that was one of my big complaints on the 719, and that's the gold style bike that you'll see in my last reviews. So if you haven't seen it, hit up the interviews with motorcycle playlist and look for the other nineT. It's the only other nineT that I've ridden. But this was the this is the first nineT that I've wanted to ride, but I didn't really have, it wasn't the right time. And so last time we were at A&S and I saw the 719, the gold one just looked pimp. So I said I wanted to go with that one. And so I rode that one last time over this one. I really still wanted to ride this one, but that one I wanted to hop on just because of the cool factor. But let me tell you, this has so much cooler factor. BMW absolutely nailed this bike for the cafe style, with the nice beautiful front end, the rear cowl in the back. I'm bumped up to the rear cowl on my rump, so my back end is basically kind of touching that. So because I'm back in that position and I'm not in the upright position like I was with the 719 option, the seat doesn't bother me as much because I'm not up here. I'm more back. So I'm gonna have to deal with Bogna when we get back, because she wants to buy that bike. I want to buy this bike. The dilemma I have right now is for all you BMW guys. I just took delivery 2 days ago of my 2020 S1000 RR. And for you guys that have watched my other review videos, first of all, thank you guys. Second of all, I picked up the S1000 RR, and I am absolutely in love. Love. I kept my 15. I have a 15 and a 2020. Bogna has the MT09, and she has sold, we have already sold Ricky the R6. She had a 2017 R6 that she had for just about a year, and she bought an MT09, but she saw this Ducati, and she says, she's like it's my year to buy a bike. Like, I need to buy a bike. And so she had been thinking about an SS, but let's see what she says about that thing, because I'll tell you, I would buy this bike. I feel like I'm at home. It's got some crackles to it. It's so rad, BMW. It's so rad. And this thing just looks cool. I like this bike. I do. There's my GP shifting skills back into effect. I had it down for a little while, but I just started off in second gear. You know, all my bikes are all GP shifts, so I tend to forget which way to shift sometimes. It's just a rad feeling, man. So this is something I could ride. I think I would take this up to the twisties. I would take it up to the twisties. I would ride this. I feel like I'm on a race bike. I feel like I'm on a total sport bike. I don't feel that I'm on a nineT right now. With the position and the windscreen the way it is, and the feel of the bike, the throttle response is very nice. The suspension feels decent. The brakes are great. I think BMW has done a wonderful job on this bike. Now, I don't see many of these. Thank you, sir. I don't see many of these bikes out on the road. And I don't know why. Honestly. I don't know why there isn't more of these on the road, because this has the cool wow factor, dual Brembos in the front. I mean, it's just such a rad bike. And that rock. And the sound. Yeah, it's got some go. It's got a little bit of go. So the seat's starting to get a little bit hard. It's starting to get a teeny bit hard. But not any worse than my 2020 BMW S1000 M-package seat. BMW, why? Why, BMW, did you do that to me? I know you're trying to make it sporty, but come on, give us some flipping comfort. It's an M package. Yeah, I could I could take this to the mountains. I would love to do a review on the track with this bike. If you guys are watching this and you guys live in California and you have one of these bikes and you'll allow me to do a review on track with your bike, shoot me a comment down below, because I would love to have this thing on the track. I really would. I'm almost, you know what? God, I don't know why that just popped into my mind. Me and Bogdan just had a conversation last night with what I was going to do on my 2015 BMW S1000. And I was like, I don't know, keep it for the, I don't know, make it a track bike. I've got the Sriracha 07 GSX-R 1000, which is my track bike. I've got a 2015 BMW S1000, which was my street bike I was going to convert to a track bike. And then I have my 2020 S1000, which I will keep as my road bike. My street bike, of course, I'll take it to the track. But what if I trade in my S1000 RR for this bike? I'm about to be stupid, I think. So our fuel light's flashing at us. I want to see if we have a mile to empty. It doesn't have a mile to empty. That would have been very helpful. Instead, there's no fuel gauge. What should I do, guys? Shoot me a comment down below. I'm gonna seriously talk to Randy about this, because I like this bike a lot. It's so crazy to think that we came to the dealership today to test ride bikes. Bogna's talking about buying that bike, and here I'm talking to you guys about buying this bike. Whew, it's a hot one today. Mid-90s. Wonder if we can GP shift this thing. I believe so. Looks manageable. I hope I don't run out of gas. Oh, guys, what have I gotten into? I'm digging this bike. I will tell you, after the ride on that other nineT, I was disappointed. I left thinking, you know, I really wanted that thing to be nice, and it wasn't, and I didn't like it, and I got on this thing. And this was the bike that I originally wanted to get into, right? This is the bike that I originally wanted to ride on. So, but I didn't. I went with that one first. And I think let's see. I think, just trying to think, if I would have been more disappointed if I rode that first or this first. I think I would have been disappointed more if I rode this first and then rode that. I would be really disappointed in that. I would have really hated that bike even more. I would have been a lot more vocal about how much I hated that bike. And again, look, this is my personal opinion. This is unbiased. It's just how I feel. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. I'm a big guy. I come from sport bikes. So it's a whole different thing to me, right? This is the style bike that, I don't know if we can go on red. There, it's green now. I don't even need, look, I'm getting old, guys. I don't even need this thing to be super fast. All right, so no ABS. There is ABS. All right, it's chirping a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna look over at Bogna and let me see what her eyes look like. Babe. Babe. I'm buying this bike. Yeah. She said I'm gonna buy this bike. All right, so Randy, what kind of 2-for-1 deal are we getting today? Ducati 821 Monster. Guys, I'm gonna talk to Randy about this. I think if we could come to a reachable agreement, I think I would buy this bike. That's crazy. Crazy. Well, guys, sorry. I apologize for falling in love with this bike so much. I hope I answered most of your guys' questions, or any questions that you guys might have had for this bike. But we're back here at A&S BMW, Triumph, and Ducati. And yeah, guys, we have a dealership at our disposal. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, but make sure you also leave us a comment down below. Is there a bike that you would like me to ride? I've got a whole dealership. There's been 2 bikes. I'm going to say there hasn't been 1 bike, but there has been 2 bikes. The Ducati V4 R, which we did do a track review, and the new Thruxton Special Edition we are not able to ride, but anything else we're able to ride. The nineT Cafe Style. Guys, this thing is tits. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go talk to Randy about buying this thing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and leave me a comment below. Till next video, we'll see you then.